Hello, students. Uh, Most welcome in my second class. This lecture only for class 9 IT students. Uh, we already discussed about our subject code is 402, and first we will cover our part B vocational skills. So we are continuing the chapter 6. So this chapter 6 is fundamental of computer. So I want to continue this chapter and few new topics. Okay, my name is Rajkumar Sharma. You know very well. Okay. So today's my topic is functioning of computer system. So because computer is a machine, electronic machine, so it is also a systematically one by one process. So you can see a computer works in the following manner. First, every computer always takes first input. After taking input, information holding, then after information holding, it will perform processing, then we will get output, and all above operation must be controlled. So you can see in this diagram the same thing. You can see first input device. So in this we can say we can use data. Then in hardware, for processing purpose we can use central processing unit, and then we can use transfer our data to our computer memory. Main memory means we can hold our data in RAM, and after processing data again come to the central processing unit, or data will transfer to output device. So we can say inputting, processing and outputting. So CPU means central processing unit. It is a heart or soul of the computer. We can also say this is a brain of computer system. Means all the decision will take by CPU. So we can say first inputting, then data holding, then processing, and then we will get outputting. Okay students, the next topic is input devices. So we know very well keyboard is used to type our data directly. We know very well mouse is a pointing device. It contains three types of button. We know very well. Left button, generally we can use left button for simple selection. Right button is used to display shortcut menu. And the scroll button means we can scroll our screen one by one. And microphone, because this time I want to record my voice and sound, so keyboard and mouse is not suitable for this. So to record my voice, I am using I will use microphone. Then suppose I have a photo and some documents. I want to store this document into computer memory. So for this process I am using scanner. Scanner used to scan image and convert into digital image, desktop or flat. Okay, but scanner have two types: desktop scanner or flatbed scanner are available. So with the help of this type of scanner, we can scan our document and store into computer memory. Webcam, you know very well, webcam is used in video calling application. Means face to face we can perform our communication. Trackball, it is used to move pointer on the computer screen. Trackball, with the help of trackball we can move our pointer on the computer screen. Stylus, stylus used to make selection by tapping on the touch screen. Stylus is used to, we can also say a light pen. Stylus, another name is light pen. With the help of light pen we can mark or we can draw a any kind of graphics on the computer screen, touch screen, and it will save into the computer memory. So keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, webcam, trackball, stylus, and one more popular input device is joystick. So joystick is generally we can use to play games, means we can move our object left, right, up, down, any type of angle with the help of joystick. So these are our input devices. Okay, now next thing is our memory and processing devices. So memory means storing our data. So memory means it is used to store data permanently or we can temporary basis. Then the next thing is processing. Processing means it is the main heart or soul of the computer. CPU can perform only processing, central processing unit and responsible processing. And where is CPU mounted? CPU is mounted on motherboard, means we can say our circuit board. Some of the common ports and cables directly connected to motherboard are explained below. Okay, because in our cabinet motherboard we can use in the cabinet, and in motherboard have so many extensions. So generally we can say these are the ports which can connect various our input and output device directly to the motherboard. So first you can see the USB port. USB port means universal serial bus, and this port generally we can use for our USB mouse or USB keyboard or pen drive, etc. We can insert and use our and access our data. The second is FireWire port. So this is a new port and it is used for scanner and digital camera for high speed data transfer. So this port we can use. Ethernet port. So this port we can use to transfer our data from one computer to another computer. We can say generally we will use for networking. PS/2 port. So this is a rounded circle port in circular format shape. So we can use the older style of mouse and keyboard directly connect to this port. The next port is serial port. Serial port means at a time we can transfer one bit at a time. And the next thing is VGA, video graphic adapter port, to connect monitor. Suppose I have a monitor and I want to connect to monitor to the computer. So where I will connect? I will connect this monitor to motherboard port. We can say VGA port. Printer port. Suppose I want to print our data, so I will use printer, but I want to connect printer in computer. So in printer port, I will insert the printer cable in this port. The line in ports to connect audio, sound and mouse. Suppose I want to connect my earphone, so I will use this type of port. So I will insert. Suppose I want to record my sound and listen music. So this port we can say line in ports. So three types of hole are available and we can use this hole to connect our earphone, microphone, headphone and other speaker, etc. Okay, students, the last thing is output devices. Some famous output devices generally you already seen, but I want to revise this. After processing data, computer produce output. So this output will send various output devices. We know very well after processing we will get the result and this result will display or we can print or we can send to the other uh, places. So output device is important. The first important and famous output device is monitor. It is a computer screen which display digital information. It is known as visual display unit. So we already know monitor, we already used so many times. So generally it is used to display our output. Printer. Suppose I want to, after processing I have a result and I want to print this data, not I want to display but I want to print. So for this purpose I will use printer. So it produce output usually in the form of text on the paper. Printer are available on the market. We can say there are various type of printer available: noisy printer or peaceful or silent printer are available. We will discuss later, but here name is laser printer is a silent printer. It never create any kind of voice. Impact printer, this is a always create a noise. So we will discuss later. The next output device is speaker and headphone. A speaker means we can spread the voice uh, here and there, and headphone we can only one person can listen the computer output. So speaker is used to hear and sound of the system. Plotter is also is this printer, but this is a special printer. Generally it will print a big size chart, advertisement, engineering map, architectural design. So plotter we can use to display to print big size chart, engineering map, etc. Okay, so these are the output device: monitor, printer, speaker, headphone, plotter. Okay, students. Okay, before closing this session, thanks for attending online class. You can see in below comment box. First you type your name, class, and with section. With section is also important, and following question with answer. Today's my question is full form of CPU. You will write in comment box. Type any two input device name. This is second question. You will write this answer in the comment box. To scan your photo, which device you can suggest. So three questions, and you will write the answer of this question. All above answer will type in below comment box. I have already discussed. After writing above answer in comment box, then type your questions. You can also ask your question, your doubt in comment box. I will reply definitely. You will see you will check your answer. So you can also ask your question, your doubt you can type also. Okay students, thank you so much.